Now in this video we are going to write a program to find the roots of quadratic equation using else if latter. So to do that, so again we have what is the quadratic equation? The quadratic equation is of the form of ax square plus bx plus c. So where a, b and c are the coefficients and the roots of this equation is minus b plus or minus square root of b square minus 4ac by 2a. Now we will see how it can functions that. So we want, since in the roots to find we have the sqrt, that is the square root, so we have to include the header file by maths.h, and of course we should have stdio.h and conio.h. So we have void main, then float. So what are the coefficients we want? We want a, b and c. The roots of the quadratic equation, we are going to get the two roots, one x1 and the other one is x2, that is minus b plus square root of b square minus 4ac by 2a, and x2 minus b minus square root of b square minus 4ac by 2a. So every time in the equation I want to write square root of minus b square minus 4ac. Instead of doing that, we will going to take that b square minus 4ac as one discriminant value. So now we go for clear screen and then printf, enter the coefficients now. If we enter the coefficients, what are the coefficients? The coefficients is a, b and c. So we will enter those coefficients and read those coefficients now. That is, since it is the declaration of the variable is float, so it will going to have percentage f, and we are using 3% f because we have to read three coefficients of a, b and c. So discriminant, that is disk is equal to b square minus 4ac. We are going to assign that value wherever you get b square minus 4ac, you substitute that as a discriminant, disk. Now if disk is equal to 0, if the discriminant that b square minus 4ac value is become 0, then x1 is equal to x2, which is equal to minus b by 2 star a. Then prints the root, print up the roots are equal and backslash n. Then printf x1 will be equal to 0.2 f slash n. x2 will be equal to percentage 0.2 f backslash n, where the roots are x1 and x2, which we want to print. If the condition is not satisfied, we go for else if discriminant is greater than 0. Then we go for x1 minus b plus square root of discriminant value by 2 star a, and x2 minus b minus xqrt of discriminant value by 2 star a. Then printf the roots are distinct, and printf x1 is equal to percentage 0.3 f backslash n, and x2 equals percentage 0.3 f backslash n within quotes, then x1 and x2. Then if the discriminant else, what happens? You are going to have x1 is equal to minus b by 2 star a, and x2 square root of f absolute, that is the floating absolute value of discriminant, by 2 star a. Printf the roots are complex, wherein the first root is percent 0.3 f plus I percent 0.3 f backslash n, and x1 and x2, and printf the second root is percentage 0.3 f minus I percent 0.3 f backslash n, x1 and x2. So basically what we are trying to do is a plus ib, where a is the real root and I is the imaginary root, which is the complex root. Then we are going to have the getCh function. Now we go for the enter the coefficients. What is 1 comma minus 5 comma 6? So it take the values of a as 1, b as minus 5 and c as 6. So what happens? My b square, that is 25 minus 4ac, 4 into ac. The roots are distinct here because you are going to get 25 minus 24, it becomes 1. Discriminant value is greater than 0, the roots are distinct, that is x1 is equal to 3 and x2 is equal to 2.0. Then 1 minus 4 and 4, where a is equal to 1 and b is equal to minus 4 and c is equal to 4. So the value of discriminant value becomes 0. That is b square minus 4ac, it becomes 0. So the roots are equal. So x1 is equal to 2.00 and x2 is equal to 2.00. Then when they enter the coefficients of 6, 2 and 4, here we have x6 is a is equal to 6, b is equal to 2 and c is equal to 4. The discriminant value will be less than 0. So it's in the one minus. So the roots are complex, where the first root is minus 0.167 plus I 0.799. Second root minus 0.167 minus I 0.799. So these are the roots, are the three triple roots. So now this is how you will be able to write the code and getting the output. Now we will try to execute the same thing by using the turbo C function compiler, by writing the C program. So to do that, so here first we go for include stdio.h, then conio.h, then include math.h, then void main, then float a comma b comma c x1 comma x2 comma discriminant, then clr scr, then printer, then enter the coefficients of a, b and c. If you want to write a, b and c, otherwise you keep it, enter the coefficients. Then scanf, percentage f, percentage f, percentage f, ampersand a, ampersand b and ampersand c. Then discriminant equals, you can give space or without space also, b star b minus 4 star a star c. Then if discriminant is equal to 0, then we get x1 equals x2 equals minus b by 2 star a. Then printf, the roots are equal, backslash n, printf within quotes capital X1 equals percent 0.2 f backslash n, then x2 equals percent 0.2 f backslash n, then we will write x1 and x2. Then we close this. Then we have else if discriminant is greater than 0, condition is true. Then we have x1 equals minus b plus sqrt, discriminant value, by 2 star a. Then x2 equals minus b minus sqrt, discriminant, by 2 star a. Then printf, the roots are distinct. Then printf within quotes x1 equals percent 0.3 f backslash n, then x2 equals percent 0.3 f backslash n, close the quotes, x1 comma x2. Then else here we will write the values. Then x1 equals minus b by 2 star a, then x2 equals sqrt of f absolute of disk by 2 star a. Then printer, the roots are complex, backslash n, printer, the first root equals percent 0.3 f plus I percent 0.3 f backslash n. Then go for x1 and x2. X1 and x2, correct. Then printf the roots are, the second root equals percent 0.3 f minus I percent 0.3 f backslash n, quotes, and give a space, then close it. Then we have get ch function, and then we are going to close it. Now we have the statement is missing. Somewhere we have made a mistake of not entering the semicolon. It's here. Yes. Then go to this. First we go for 6 to 4. We will see how it will go to work. 4. The roots are complex. Now we go for this condition. Then we go for press F7. Then we go for enter the coefficients. What are the coefficients we want to enter? The roots are complex. We want to go for that. We say x, 2 and 4. Then it calculates the value of discriminant value b square minus 4ac. Then it is less than 0. So condition, if disk is equal to 0, no. Then else if discriminant is greater than 0, its condition is not there. Then it automatically goes to else, and then the roots are complex and gets the value done. Now we go for the second case. Run this coefficient. We go for 1 minus 5 and then 6. So the roots are distinct. Now we go for the first one. So enter the coefficients. I will say 1 then minus 5 and then 6. Then it goes to enter, calculate discriminant value is equal to 0, no. Then it is greater than 0, yes. So it goes to this, calculate the values of the roots of x1 and x2, the roots are distinct, and goes to printf. So once it calculates this value of x1 and x2, then automatically skips the other one and goes to get ch function. So there the roots are distinct, x1 is equal to 3 and x2 is equal to 2. Then finally we go for the last one, enter the coefficients of a, b and c. So now we go for b square, 1 minus 4, 1 minus 4 and 4. Enter. Then it calculates the discriminant value is equal to 0. Yes, x1 is equal to x2, calculate the roots are equal, the printf. Once it calculates the discriminant value, so it will not go to the another else if statement, it goes directly to the get ch function, and finally it comes out of this, and the roots are complex. So this is the advantage when you are going for the else if statement. That means it will skip once the condition is satisfied, it will not goes to the other one, which is not, if the discriminant value is 0, so it will calculate that value and comes to get ch function. And it will skip the discriminant of greater than 0 and less than 0 also. So this is the advantage of using the else if statement in the quadratic equation. And finally I am going to come out and say changes no. So this is how you will be able to find the quadratic equation of the roots. Thank you.